Howdy guys, welcome to the cave. I'm Mark, and you're watching Blue Street Customs. Hey guys, welcome back. Well, I got a big package here, a smaller one over there, and I'm pretty goddamn excited about this. Now, you might be able to take a guess of what this is. Been following on Instagram, kind of posted a couple pictures. You'd probably know what this is, what that is. But if not, you're soon going to find out. So make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you can get notified of posts. And once you see this stuff, leave some comments down below. If you have any tips and tricks, let me know about that too. So let's get this open. This wasn't supposed to be here until tomorrow. That came on time. There's still one package coming tomorrow. Now you might be able to see that. If not, well, you can see that. That's right, we got a 3D printer. Now this wasn't donated, wasn't free, nothing like that. Stepson and I, we got this with our own money out of our own pocket. So I can say what I want about it after I do some testing on it. But I've heard good reviews about this particular one. Of course, you got the user manual. I'm assuming probably build plate or something. We'll check that out in a minute. Now it is definitely a lot heavier than I was expecting. But hey, I've never been around one, never had one, so. Well, they definitely package it well. So there we go. We got that. We got the cover. This is the Elegoo Mars 2 Mono. Just so you know. I'll leave a link down in the description of where I got it. So of course we got the build plate here. We got the resin vat here. Now I'm going to leave that like that for now. Resin's going to be coming in on Friday, tomorrow. So I'll just unpackage the rest of this stuff. I may turn it on, I don't know yet, but we'll go through this stuff here. See what else we got. So we got some filters for your resin to pour back in the bottle. We got all the Allen keys and screws that I'm going to need. Nice metal scraper. Kind of funny that it looks exactly the same as the ones you can get in the dollar store. But whatever. We got ourselves a nice little plastic beaker, glove, and a thumb drive. So I'll be plugging that into the computer later. We got the power pack. We got some nice little end clippers. I've got better ones. I'm sure these are just the cheapest standard ones that you can buy. But I've got better ones that I've ordered. You get your plastic scraper. Couple carbon masks from the looks of it. Carbon filters. And we got the rubber seal for the lid. So I might as well throw this on. Just like that. Throw it on. There, so we'll get this put in there. I'll get the power supply unpackaged. Now, I've been watching a lot of this on YouTube and people using them and this and that. And they keep saying that these things will not run without having the lid on it. Now I know you're not supposed to anyways. You get a chance of laser, or not laser, but UV and stuff getting to the resin. You don't want that. And this helps keep the UV light out of it. But if it's true that it won't run without this on it, how is it activated? There's no pressure switches. There's nothing around this edge where this sits. There's no magnets, no metal. So I'm going to call bullshit on everybody that says these things won't run without this on. Now, if you got one or you're planning on getting one, make sure you use the lid. Not only will it help the UV light not get in there from outside sources, but it'll also help with splashes and spills, things like that. So make sure you use it the way it's supposed to be used. So I just got the normal US Canadian style plug, 110, and this plugs into the back. You got your on and off switch. This one does not have the extraction vent in it. If I do find that I do need it, this thing will be getting set up beside my paint booth, and I'm pretty sure I can rig up a way for extraction fan. Maybe cut a hole here with a hole saw, or drill some holes like they do and have a suction pad back here or something. Oh, I can figure something out if I find that it's the fumes are too much. So that's what we got there. Now, obviously, I can't put build plate on because it's not plugged in, but that's where it's all going to be set up. So I'll get this done later, and maybe I'll give you a show once it's all set up. But for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this. Now, this one's not as fancy as you see some of the other ones. The resin I have ordered is a water resin. Now I'm sure there's going to be a learning curve for all of this stuff, but with the water resin, you don't need the alcohol and everything else. So we opted to get just a curing station. It's not a wash and cure. Now this is by, again, Elegoo. Another power supply. Again, decently packaged, which I assumed it would have been. I have no idea how to use this one, so this one here, from what I read, I'd like to know why that's open. Anyways, from what I read, well, right off the bat, kind of looks like there's a part missing. Okay, no extra parts in here. So the way this one is supposed to work, and I thought it was supposed to be green, not yellow. There's lights inside, UV lights, fully mirrored. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, so when the lights turn on, it's supposed to activate the rotating assembly here, right? So it's got solar panels on it, works off of the UV lights. Now this piece doesn't come off, and the plate that's here is small with a square hole. So obviously, they don't go together. So one thing I'll be looking into is I'll get a hold of Elegoo and let them know what's going on and see what they have to say. Because as of right now, I can't use this curing station, which is okay. I still got to play with this. I still got to set this up. So I've got time to get a hold of them and see what they say. It's almost like this base is the wrong one. Either the base is wrong or the turntable is wrong. If that's all you do is you're going to put it on, you're going to turn it on, set your time, and you should be good to go. So that's what this is. I'm going to look at putting all this info and stuff onto the computer, read the manual for this, and I'm going to get the website. I think the website's on one of these booklets here. I'm going to get the website for Elegoo, and I'm going to see what they say about this, maybe take some pictures to send to them, and we'll go from there. So I'll end up giving you an update on what happens with this, and once I get this set up, I'll give you an update on that, do a couple test prints, and we're going to be good to go. So hopefully you'll like this, And hopefully I can get a bunch of stuff done on this and start using it for dioramas, my models, maybe even some other crafts and stuff like that. The stepson and I, we've been talking. We're looking at actually building a game table and start doing some crafts for 5e D&D. So let me know what you think about that. See if we should do that. If you want us to record it. I know he's not fond of me being on camera, so I don't know if it would get recorded. But everything I build for it, he's already looking at STL files for miniatures and stuff like that so he can paint. I'm trying to convince him maybe he can just record his hands, no audio or anything. I can just throw some music in it while he's painting, things like that. Let me know what you guys think. Maybe throw some comments down, edging them on to, let me record. Maybe eventually he'll get comfortable being on a camera or speaking to the camera. But we'll go from there. So I guess that's it for now. I'm going to clean this stuff up. I'm going to clean up over there so that, I've got a place to put this and put this. The water washable resin. I'll end up finding a pail or something that we can use with some clean, soft toothbrushes, things like that. Don't need the alcohol. So, other than that, let me know what you think. Again, make sure to subscribe, hit that bell notification, leave some comments down below. I'll leave the links down below for these things. And later on is an update to let you know what's going on. So thanks for watching. And until then, later. Okay, small update. I'm an idiot. This little piece, if you look very carefully, it says pull out. Obviously, it must be some sort of protection piece that goes on there. It just comes off. You got the square peg, get a square hole, goes on there, and away you go. And that'll sit on there. Set your time, hit play, and away you go. Quick little update. So again, later. Just got back from the store. Let's see, next day. Of course, from the dollar store. Got one of these salad spinners for doing the cleaning and stuff. Now, because of the resin that we got, it's a water washable, right? So, of course, all you need is water. We are going to put probably a little bit of Mr. Clean and stuff in it. I've done some research and I've seen a lot of people using that, and everything seems to turn out just fine. So a little bit of Mr. Clean, and with this little salad spinner, should be good. Also picked up a few toothbrushes for some hand scrubbing. Also picked up a paintbrush. We'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll cut it a little shorter, kind of thing, just so the bristles are a little stiffer and not so soft. And also a couple little bottle brushes. This is all from the dollar store, so it's cheap. So this one's pretty soft. I don't know how much that one's going to do, but these ones are a little stiffer, so they can get into, say, maybe some of the tight crevices that the paintbrush and stuff can't go. But I don't see us needing much more than this here from what I see. So that's what I've got. In a little bit, I'm going to get the resin out and fill up the vat and do the test print. So I will set up the camera for that, and I'll let you guys see how that goes. Okay, guys, bit of an update. Got the first test print going and everything, and got to a certain point where you can kind of see under the build plate. I didn't see anything, and it's because we had a filled print. This is all we got. A couple little discs. So at least we know we can make pogs. But anyway, so we went back through, re-leveled the build plate, made sure everything was square, cleaned everything obviously, and checked a few settings. Now we went by the settings that were on the side of the bottle. Everything was a lot higher and this and that, but for the average, most stuff wasn't that far off. So we filtered off the resin out of the tray, cleaned the tray, put more resin back in, and ran number 2. Now number 2 turned out pretty much perfect. Ran them through the curing station and everything. They pretty much perfect. Very little cleanup, nice layer lines, you know, like very little can you see. So right now I've got another print in. Just gonna see what I can do with it. That one I might end up painting on in a video. So probably won't show you that one. But as far as the printer, very easy to set up. Curing station, I mean, that's 3 buttons set up. I mean, my dog could probably do it. The only thing I don't like about the curing station is there's no on and off button. It's either you plug it in and use it. The digital display on the top stays on all the time. So we just unplug it when we're not using it. But it would be nice to see Elegoo put an on and off button on there. Even though the start, like the start time, like you set your time and you hit start, it says on and off on it, but I don't think it actually on and offs the actual power, just on and off the light inside. But it would be nice to see a complete unit on and off button. As far as the printer itself, again, easy setup, easy display. You've seen it many times in other videos, other reviews of it. I'm not here doing a review. I'm just saying, hey, check out our new toy. We're going to get a bunch of use out of this. So make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you get notified when I post videos. Hopefully I get to use this in a bunch more projects. And I guess that's probably it for now. So until then, later.